Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the podcast. I'm Steven Rogers.
I'm Andrew Chavone. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Thanksgiving lead up.
Yeah, that's right. Bat and lead up.
I hope you're not eating bat. I just got over that.
Why? What happened?
Something. I don't know.
Oh.
Some blip in the news.
Oh, man. Well, it's good to be here. Good to be back doing the pod. Back in America, honestly, for me.
Yeah, isn't that nuts?
Yeah. So much to cover. How are you doing?
So we just recorded the bonus, vented a little bit.
Yes.
Feeling good now.
Yeah. Feeling
Except buzzed your apartment. Usually in these apartments, it has one L, one R, left side, right side.
Yeah.
But yours is R and then F.
I'm F.
Which I realized is front and rear.
Yeah.
So I was like, F, R, you're on the left side. So you're not. So I buzzed R and then I buzzed F.
Well, not only am I I'm not on the left side. I'm the front. There is no right side.
Yeah, but the door's on the left. Either way, my reasoning was wrong. Because you're not on the right side.
You were W.
I was L for loss. So I open the door. You buzz me in. I open up. The rear door opens. Joe List is standing there. Immediately makes fun of me.
So you buzz our place, and I immediately run over to the buzzer.
Well, because I'm texting you, you're not texting back, and I'm looking through the window, and I see the back of your head.
Yeah,
but I can't reach the window.
Well, I was making our coffees.
Oh,
and then my watch goes off, and my watch is always slower than my phone.
Oh yeah, mine too.
So I'm like, oh, he's outside, and I run to the buzzer, and I buzzed you in, but then I hear another buzz, and I'm like, who else is coming in? And then I hear, oh, hey, hello. And then I open the door. And I get caught in the crossfire of him roasting you for
buzzing the wrong place. Then he said, lose my number. Don't even have it. So
he meant the number of the apartment.
Oh.
He was playing off. You're like, I don't remember what number Steven is. And then he said, lose my number, as in you have my apartment number.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I speak Joe.
Speaking of Joe, look at this. We got a cup here.
We got 2 cups of Joe. Costa Rican Joe.
Yeah, lay it on me. Bring this story.
Jose.
You've been teasing this.
Jose
Cuervo? You've been teasing this. Jose, Spanish for Joe?
Yeah.
Gotcha. But you've been teasing this coffee all day, and I'm super psyched. I haven't taken a sip yet. You've been working like Walter White in his trailer back there, concocting some kind of drink right here.
I'm glad my hair grew back, but
his grew back, kind of.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
What do you call it? So this is Costa Rican coffee. We went on a. Should I just tell the story?
How soon will it get to the coffee? Because I'm waiting to sip it.
Oh, sip it. But
wait. Okay, just tell a quick story about the coffee.
Fun fact about Costa Rica, but the where the coffee came from is a story that we'll get into later.
Okay.
But a fun fact that I learned about Costa Rican coffee, they're like really, really precise about their beans and making sure that all the best ones are exported. Their best coffee's exported.
Okay.
And then their worst looking beans and ugly and like what they consider not best stays in Costa Rica.
Oh, interesting.
So this when they said
that's horrible.
Then they sell the coffee after. And I'm like, wait, so is this the bad ones? But they're not. They're supposed to be good.
Okay, so this is direct from the rainforest.
This is direct from the rainforest.
Or wherever.
This is from a cocoa plant.
All right.
Or not cocoa plant, coffee plant.
And it's an authentic, native-built pottery.
Oh, no, that's not.
What is it? Did you make this?
Leah Bonema did. Or Leah Bonema's mother did.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so cheers.
Cheers.
To your Sheridan cup.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow. Big flavor.
Big flavor.
Oh, my God. Is it super caffeinated? I'm already...
Your nose is running.
This is... Oh, my God. Oh, there's tissues back here. Wow, what a jolt. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man. My god. Oh my god, what a shock to my system. Oh my god. What is in this stuff? It shot snot right out of my nose. I didn't even feel it. It just dripped down. Whoa. Oh my god. My cheeks are getting flushed too now. Whoa. Oh my god. What is happening? What is in this stuff?
Dayquil.
Cocaine.
Oh man.
Oh man, I just took another sip. I'm waiting for the worst. First my nose, then my butt.
It's part Drano.
Good God. Good Lord. I'm literally sweating.
Oh man.
You see me?
It's good
I'm
coffee.
pouring sweat right now.
Oh man.
Oh.
I,
Oh my God. What are you doing to me? My nervous system is overloading.
Oh man, your your body doesn't take kind to immigrants.
What? Yeah, Montezuma's revenge.
Oh man.
Wow.
Good coffee.
I'm telling you, I'm wired. 3 sips in, and I drink coffee like a.
Yeah, we drink it like crazy. I'm feeling it too. Woo.
What is going on? All right.
Well, they
Oh
said,
my God.
They said like, so we went on this coffee tour.
What is happening?
You look like you're on cocaine.
Oh, my armpits are literally sweaty now. My deodorant broke down. I don't know what's going on.
I can't wait to make this a clip.
Oh God. Oh man. All right.
Oh
I'll
wow.
take a break, I think.
So we went on this coffee tour.
Oh. You want a coffee tour, all right?
We went Oh man, watch the video. If you guys don't watch the video, you have to on this one. Oh man. We went on this coffee tour, our like 3rd day in Costa Rica.
Uh-huh.
This guy's giving us this tour, and he says what they give to Starbucks doesn't do what Costa Rica considers like this is strong coffee, this is good coffee. Like Starbucks is, just like any fast food kind of thing. They're doing it cheap and easy.
Okay.
To make a lot of money. And then this is just straight to like they are very methodical, take their time with it. This is grade A coffee.
And what were you doing for like 15 minutes making that? What was going on back there?
I was grinding it.
And then doing what? Pouring the boiling water over it or something? Pour over?
No. I put it in the coffee machine, but it was I didn't open the bag until you were walking over here.
So this is the drip. You put it in a drip pot.
Yeah, I'm noticing I'm having the same symptoms as you. All of a sudden, I'm like, my lips taste weird.
My God, I like snot all over my beard. Oh my God, ew.
I thought that was just some gel in there.
No.
I'm joking.
I feel like the alien from Alien.
Yeah, it's burning right through my table. Oh man. So
I'm not gonna be able to sleep for 20 hours.
Well, their coffee in Costa Rica is not strong.
Okay,
but this is as strong.
This is
as
really
hell.
strong. Yeah.
I also have I just realized I have my coffee machine set up to the highest caffeine, strongest coffee. Like
the grinder or the dripper? The grinder, probably, right?
I don't know. I just have it set to highest strength.
Okay.
So I gave you pure coffee on highest strength.
Man, that was an experience. That was crazy. I can't drink anymore.
You can't waste it.
I know. I'll drink more.
Wow. Anyways, so we go on this coffee tour.
Okay.
And unfortunately,
was it 3 hours?
Yeah, we were trapped on an island.
Literally.
Yeah.
No, it's
peninsula.
It's peninsula.
But we, when like tours, you wish you could just do privately, but you're stuck with a group.
Yeah.
So we get there, and there's two other couples. One couple's from LA, and one couple's from South Africa.
Oh wow.
And the guy from South Africa is cracking all these real bad jokes, like your typical real bad ones. I can't even remember them, but they're just like.
Is it like in Vegas Vacation where Uncle or Cousin Eddie goes, "Where's my damn beer?" When they're taking the Hoover Dam tour.
Oh, stuff like that. Yeah.
I messed that up, everybody.
So we go on this whole tour, and it's boring. Like normal. It's just they're giving you information. It's not boring, but it's not flashy. It's a chocolate and coffee tour.
They're like, coffee has caffeine.
Yeah, and they're like, this type of bean will make your nose run and your armpits sweat. And I was like, oh, well, I don't need that information. That won't come into my life at all.
But I'm sold. You had me at armpit.
So we go on this tour, and the South African wife is asking all these questions. English is their second language over there in Costa Rica. And the guy's got his tour memorized in English for people that are not speaking Spanish. But they're asking him more questions, so you can see him translating in his head.
Uh-huh.
And he's just like, oh, God. And it was like the first minute of the tour. You could tell. You could just see.
He needed some coffee. That's what he needed.
Exactly.
He was lagging.
They should have had coffee in the beginning of the tour. We didn't taste coffee until the end of it.
Oh, God.
I was like, I'm falling asleep because of these dumb questions these people are asking. They're making these bad jokes.
That's what I feel like when I watch the Star Wars prequels before the regular Star Wars. Falling asleep, all the bad jokes.
Yeah.
I'm like, why am I doing this?
But this is coffee from that tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take another sip.
But wait. And
I gotta change my pants.
We go clean the filter.
Queen?
Clean.
Oh.
We get through the tour, and the guy is like saying all this stuff. The South African guy, they keep interrupting the tour guide, and the tour guide's really informational, whatever is informative. And we get to the end of the tour, and they find out we're from New York, and he looks at us and goes, what do you guys do in New York? And I wasn't going to say anything. And then Caitlin goes, we're comedians. And he goes, oh, and won't talk to us the rest of the tour. And I was like, what happened? And Caitlin goes, I told him that so he would think about his entire way of behaving through the tour and all the bad jokes he made and how neither of us laughed at them.
Yeah, the ultimate judge of comedy.
And now he's in his head about the whole tour, what he was doing.
Oh.
Caitlin, like, Jedi mind tricked him to not being annoying anymore. It was pretty amazing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think the coffee made me tell that story, but...
Well, you're like one of those... coffee bloggers, Before we drink the coffee, we got to hear the story about the South Africa guy who's lame and the beans.
It's like my joke.
Yeah, it is exactly like your joke. Yeah.
And you said the joke I've wrote already, which is they should serve coffee before the tour because it's so boring.
Yeah, they're like, before you enjoy the coffee, you must hear the tale of a unfunny place.
The journey of the bean. Oh, man. I'm 3 sips in too now.
Yeah, it's weird because it hits me like bam, and then it goes away. It's like whippets, like coffee whippets.
Well, I know which nostril you used.
Ugh.
Oh man.
So, anyways, everyone's been. Let me get my thoughts together, everybody. Sorry, my mind's going a million times a minute. Just want a special shout out. A lot of people reached out again. Eric Aspera, the Matt Moose Mountains, all these. The JWH who lives in Hawaii.
Yeah.
A lot of new Patreons. The Seaman guy, who is him? Simon.
Patrick
Simon, who is a super fan of yours. What's his deal?
I guess a fan of mine. He has seen me 3 or 4 times now, and he flew out to my album recording from Maryland.
By himself?
No, with a buddy.
Oh, cool.
They were very nice and said nice things, and it's just been really cool.
Awesome.
Oh man. Anyways,
so people ask me about the situation I'm in. She moved out, cleaned up the place. The cleaning up the place after the move out was very cathartic.
Oh, I bet.
Sweeping out, literally taking out the trash. Very symbolic.
Yeah.
And then when my ex moved out, she put a bunch of random stuff in a trash bag and put it on the curb or whatever.
Yeah.
My landlord went through it like a homeless person.
Oh.
And I guess she threw away some sneakers. My landlord put them out on the curb. I guess in some Eastern European Santa Claus tradition. For anyone who wants shoes.
That's a Brooklyn thing.
Oh. Anyone who wants shoes, come.
Yeah, people put out stuff on the curb, and it's finders keepers kind of thing.
Yeah, something about it violated my.
Well, it is weird that she went through the garbage.
I think she saw a shoe sticking out, and ooh, jackpot. And then a day later, a couple of them were gone.
Of course.
Who's wearing these?
I don't know, but they're cursed.
Yeah, I know. Good luck. Talk about walk a mile in my moccasins. That's how far those things are going to last anyway, 1 mile. So
yeah, they're moccasin shoes.
They're mocking me.
Hey, I'm mocking here.
So everything's good, moved out. But I got to tell you, kind of rough week. I realized my mental health is like a Jenga set. And
I told you
what?
Because I'm trying to be your best pal during this. You're like, I'm all right, man. I'm doing good. And I said, it's okay if you're not okay. It's gonna take some time. So this was bound to happen.
Yeah.
I jumped the gun here, but
no, you got me. You got it. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty stable, but these little things, keep pulling away the Jenga pieces. And 3 things hit me in a row.
Oh boy!
Last Thursday, the ex, texted me. That's one thing out that she's moving or taking her stuff or whatever. And
the tower wiggles.
The tower wiggles. You're like, all right, it's not that bad. Maybe it's a top piece.
Yeah.
And then on this Bumble date, two Bumble dates with this person, and then she texted me. I had fun, but I don't think this is going anywhere. And blah blah blah. It was like a long text.
Is this the one I know about?
No, that's a different one. So that was it's actually a nicer breakup than I got before.
The 2-date person should be meaner than the 3-year person.
But that's oh god, rejection hurts no matter how insignificant it is or how short of a span it is.
Sure. So now your tower's jiggling.
Tower's jiggling.
That was the centerpiece.
So then I got this gig in Asbury Park on Thursday, same day, got the text for and pick up a comic. We go there, and I thought I was headlining, but it's a showcase show.
Oh,
10 minutes each. I get paid $100.
oh, okay.
So I'm like, at least $100. I don't care if it's a little bit of time. I don't know Asbury Park that well. I'm like, $100. I'll probably come out with like $50. I don't know Asbury Park that well. I park, go do the gig, come out. Parking ticket on the car, $50. Profit ruined. And then I just crumble. I'm like, that was the last piece.
Who was the comic that was with you?
It was Micah Fox.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And she doesn't know it. I'm like freaking out she's like, hey, it's okay. She has no idea about all the other things that led to that one freak out.
Yeah, she's like, man, he hates parking tickets.
We go, oh, like I act like I just had this coffee.
Your nose is dripping.
Your nose is dripping.
Arms are sweating.
Mom spaghetti. I was just crushed. I'm like, I couldn't even talk to her. We had a good talk on the drive back. I'm like, oh. Just mentally crumbling. Oh, my God. Then we get to the city. She lives in Brooklyn. I was like, I'll drop you off at home, whatever. We get to this city. 11:01. We get to the Holland Tunnel.
Yeah.
Sign. Holland Tunnel closed at 11. Oh, my God. Add another half hour to my trip home. That was just somebody kicking the pieces on the ground at that point. I couldn't believe it. If I didn't freak out about the parking ticket, we probably would have made it.
You would have made it.
We would have made
you
it.
You 100% would have made it.
Oh my
man.
God. So,
wow. How you doing now?
Okay, so some good things. The built the Jenga back up.
Yeah.
Like Carmen Lynch gig.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'm getting there. And it was kind of weird because the club, she said, I'm going to have Andrew host. The club emailed me on Friday and said, what's your credits? And I give them the credits. I said, okay, we need a tape.
Yep.
Give them a tape. And they say, and then an hour later, they write back, all right, we'll let you know Monday. I just sweat the whole weekend.
They did it to me, too. And I sent them my Colbert.
I sent them a pretty good tape, too. I was like, oh, my God, what's going on? Put me on the coals. And then Monday comes around, no word. I'm like, I'm screwed. Tuesday, they're like, you're good. Oh, my God.
Jeez.
So that was good. And then, oh, man. I wrote down some stuff. 1 second. Let me refresh her. Okay. I didn't write it down anything. So that was Thursday. So Friday, I think pretty good time, I guess. But Saturday, let me tell you about Saturday.
You've blinked 87 times and said maybe 4 words.
Because I'm missing something here, and it's bothering me. But I'll just skip to Saturday. So I set up a different date or whatever, and do the shows, good shows. Come back. This person wants to meet in Upper East Side. I'm like, all right. Get there, they're not there. Not texting me back. I'm like, oh, this stinks. Just sitting at the bar drinking, and this table behind me. I'm at the bar. There's like table behind me. 4 people. They're like, excuse me. I'm like, yeah, what? They're like, can you take our picture? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm happy somebody's talking to me. I'm all by myself here. Take the picture, and the 4th guy says, hey, man, are you that guy on TikTok? I'm like, come on, whatever. I am on TikTok, but I think he got me confused with somebody else. And he goes, no, you do that video series. And he quoted the video series I do.
Which one?
I do, like, you can tell how well you're doing.
Yeah.
He's like, you're that guy. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, my God.
I was like, this has never happened. I freak.
And he can tell how well you're doing by seeing you sitting at the bar alone.
Oh, yeah. And I had these stickers and I hand him the stickers, and they, pretty cool. First time I got recognized.
Wow.
From the internet.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And then this comic that we know does like a series on comedy. He does a blog. You ever hear Matt Levy?
I was tagged in one recently.
He tagged me in one, and he's like, Andrew is so funny. And I'm like, oh, my God. So
you made it.
Back to full strength here.
That's great.
Yeah. And there's some other good things that happened. I just can't remember.
Wow. That's great, man.
Yeah. So overcame the adversity from Thursday. Now it's Sunday.
Now your Jenga tower's all pieces. Nothing's been taken out.
It's in the box now. It's back in the box.
What's in the box? All right. I have a bunch of Costa Rica stories. So
wait. Before you get in one, I think we should address one of the topics because we're halfway through. Just so
sure,
because we got a bunch, and
I'll do the one that I was sent.
Okay.
From Ronnie.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah. Ronnie wrote, do I have an anxiety topic for y'all. My son's dad messaged, say happy birthday because it was my kid's birthday, November 13th.
Uh-huh.
Well, they don't have a great relationship. Long story short, he's a Trump-supporting narcissist who always wanted our kid to be something they weren't. So everything between has been strained. Between them has been strained. So my kid responds and says thank you, but wanted to let him know they were transitioning.
Oh.
And after that, their dad texts back that he's disowning them.
What?
And he'll never contact them again. It's sad, but kind of a relief because it's extremely stressful. So if you guys can say some kind words, my kid loves you guys, and I think just hearing you guys support him would be awesome.
Ronnie's kid, yeah. By the way, if you guys have topics, feel free, panicattackpodcast@gmail.com. And but Ronnie and Ronnie's kid, first of all, a lot of things to address. Toxic people, you don't want them in your life anyway.
Yeah.
Ronnie, make sure you get the child support from this douche, which you're entitled to by law. Make sure that's coming in.
Yeah.
Get that child support in there.
If you need any law advice, ask Andrew while he's caffeinated. He'll fight extra hard for you.
Yeah. If you want me to FaceTime the court.
As a cat.
As a cat, yeah. Sir, I don't know how to change it.
Anyways,
there's been a couple of good court ones. You see the guy who fell off his chair?
No.
everyone in the courtroom starts laughing. All the Zoom people.
Gotta watch that. Anyways, Ronnie's kid. Sorry, we're on Costa Rican coffee. Horrible time to read that message. But one, proud of you for transitioning and chasing who you really are and doing that kind of stuff. Because years ago that was harder to do. So very happy and happy that you have a supportive mom like Ronnie. Ronnie's awesome. Sorry that your other parent does not support that. That's their fault and their loss.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, get that child support, Ronnie. And yeah, anything?
Ronnie kid,
Ronnie kid.
We didn't get your name. But let me tell you, being what you want is the most important thing. Being what other people want of you just makes you a sad husk of a person. So
trust me, we know.
We know all about it. So it's good that you're secure with who you think you are or who you are.
Yeah, and you got a great mom. So I look to either your left or your right. She's probably sitting next to you, and high five.
And eat some pizza, whatever.
Yeah, and
we got the support bears.
All right. Are they?
And Ronnie, thanks for the snacks. She sent us.
The
snacks. Oh, and I didn't even tell you. I've been watching the cat.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get any work done around here. This cat is like all in my business all the time.
Oh yeah, I have a bit about it.
I know, but literally, like, I can't type. It's biting my hands. Literally, I had a water set up, typing on the keyboard.
Knocked it over, right?
Well, it starts hitting the keyboard, and I go, "Get out of here!" Knocks the water down.
She knocked the water over today.
Oh my god.
She'll lay on my notebook while I'm writing. She does the whole thing.
Yeah.
But it's because it's affectionate.
Well, now are you still going to get that other cat?
Yeah, we're planning on it.
Is that part of the reason?
Yeah, so she can be occupied and double the anxiety.
Maybe they'll both sit on your keyboard.
Yeah, they'll sit on each of my hands.
Oh, and I got a story about Bowie real quick. This is a quick one.
Please. Oh, for people that don't know, while I was in Costa Rica, Andrew was nice enough to come over and watch the cat.
Yeah. It was fun. You live nearby, not a big deal.
And you got a place to hide out.
And a place to hide out from who. So Bowie, always in my business or whatever. But then I don't see Bowie. I'm like, what's going on? Look around. Do you know where?
I know 100% where she went.
Okay, well, I was hearing.
Should I lead with it?
Well, I was hearing some light scratches, and I'm like, what is going on? Did she go through the wall? No, she opened. Is this what you're saying? Opened kitchen cabinet, closed it in on herself.
Yeah. She knows how to go in the cabinet, close it. It closes behind her. She knows how to get out, too.
Oh, she does? Okay, good. Because I moved the trash can over there. Because I'm like, thank God I was here when she got in there.
Oh, no, she goes in and out all the time.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, I think that's her office. And she's got a cat in there that sits on her keyboard.
It's a cycle of distraction. All right, so the Costa Rica thing.
So Caitlin and I go to Costa Rica. We land in Costa Rica, and we get a rental car. And we get the rental car just in time where it's a 3-hour ride to La Fortuna, which is where we stayed, at the base of a volcano.
Whoa.
And the sun is gonna be going down right as we're like a half an hour away.
Okay.
And we're driving through, it's paved roads, but it's jungle.
Uh-huh.
And we're driving, there's signs like, deer crossing signs. There's like panther crossing signs and monkey crossing signs.
They know exactly where these monkeys and...
Yeah.
And jaguars are crossing.
Yeah. So we're like, man, we got to get over there. And I'm afraid of bats.
Okay.
And down there, there's fruit bats, which are the size of, they're bigger than these bears right here.
Oh, my God.
They're huge. And
They eat bugs or?
They eat bugs and fruit.
Uh-huh.
And they're flying by the car, and I'm freaking out, and they're terrifying. And we get to the resort, killer resort.
Cool.
Really,
all inclusive. You said.
Just breakfast was all inclusive. Meals we had to buy after, but the breakfast was good.
So no free drinks.
No free drinks, but we drank like they were free.
Well, that's the spirit.
So the first day we do a massage, a couple's massage, and hot springs. It's in this other resort. So we go out to this resort, and the first thing we do is a massage. This couple's massage. What the key thing you're supposed to feel when you do a massage is what?
The key thing, what?
You're supposed to feel
relaxed.
Relaxed.
Uh-huh.
Here we go. So
all right, set at the table. Set in the massage table with the hole in the face.
So we get to the place, and they give us, they're like, hey, welcome, come this way. Take your shoes off. We'll put it in this thing and go in here. And here's the key for your locker. It's like a card key. And put your stuff in your locker, put on the robe, and come out to the relaxation room. And I'm like, oh, this is everything I needed.
Because you're an anxious man.
Yeah, and I just recorded the album. This is why we're here and all that. I go, and there's all these lockers. They're all locked except for one. I'm like, well, that must be my locker. I put all my stuff in the locker, and I lock it, and I'm like, oh, I forgot to put this in there. And I put the key card to it. Won't open.
Oh, no.
And then I'm like, huh? And I keep trying. Won't open.
And at this point, you're completely naked in a robe?
I'm in a robe. I have a swimsuit on.
Oh, okay.
And I go to the...
I learned this the hard way. You got to take it all off.
That's coming.
Oh, no. Well, okay.
No, you're fine. So we get over. I go over to the guy. I'm like, hey, I put the thing in the locker and it won't open. And he's like, did you put it on the one that's on the back of your key card?
Ugh.
And I look, and it's like a tiny little 4. And I'm like, no, I didn't do that. Nobody said about this. And it's in 14, so it's the wrong locker. And I'm like, he's like, I'll go get the manager, and we'll get it open for you. I'm like, thanks so much. Appreciate it. He's like, go to the relaxation room and with your girlfriend. I tell Caitlin, she's laughing, and I'm like,
did she figure out the lock?
She did it. She's flawlessly. She's already on the chair she goes in the hot tub. And they give us these like big, tall juice smoothies.
That's nice.
And they're like, this is relaxation drink. And I'm like, oh, I can't wait. I'm about to drink it. And they're like, the manager's here to help you with the locker. I put it down, go over, and the manager goes in there with me. And she's like, oh, I can't get it open. The battery's dead on the lock. I'm like, okay. She's like, go back to relaxation room and wait, and we'll come back.
To charge it?
Yeah. So I walk out, and then the internet was down in the place, so I couldn't pay them. Their swipe wouldn't work. So they're like, we can't use your card, and we didn't have enough cash. And they're like, we'll figure it out. And I come out, and they're like, we're ready for you to pay. And my wallet's in that locker.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, okay, I'll put in the card information that I can remember. And they needed our passport number. Passport's in the locker. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I can't do it. And they're like, oh, it's okay. Go to the relaxation room and get your girlfriend, and we'll use her card information. Go to the room.
Or you could just open the locker.
Yeah.
We could get this battery fixed.
Go to the room. And, the bunny was in the relaxation room. And I go to
the Duracell family that gave me nightmares as a kid, sitting in a hot tub.
I go in the room, and I have to tell Caitlin to get out of the hot tub to help me pay. And which I was paying for this whole massage thing as a gift for her anniversary. And she gets out, and I go, I got to drink this drink. I haven't had this drink yet. And I go to drink it, and you know how like smoothies stay in the glass sometimes? So I go up, and it's not coming out. And I go farther up, flies out. And
man.
And it's green, like dark green, and it looks like mucus now all over my robe. And it's all over my face. It looks like you after a coffee. And so then she can't pay because she doesn't have her passport number. Then they're like, just go to the room, the relaxation room, which is now the total opposite.
Now it's the room from The Exorcist, green vomit.
So yeah, my head spins around. And, then they're like, all right, we're ready for you to get the massage, and I'm like, well, I definitely need one now. And we go in the room, and
they started just breaking your knees. We need you to pay.
Yeah, here's your masseuse, Tony Soprano.
Hey, Tony.
And Polly Walnuts. So go in, and I've never had a massage before. You have.
Yes.
I go in the room, and all of a sudden there's this...
And we talked about it on an episode.
Yes. There's this line of people. It felt like I was meeting a militia. They're all standing there at attention, and they're like, here's the masseuses. And I'm like, oh, wow. And they're like, here's yours. And I'm like, oh, now I got to talk to this woman that's about to.
So there was a procession, like
they're all lined up because there was, they're just there waiting for the next. It's like, I don't know, it's supposed to be fancy that you come in and you meet them and you're like, it felt weird. They're like, here's your person.
But you had to walk through all the ones that aren't working to get to yours.
It was like a small room, so they're just there.
Oh, okay.
And then she walks me to the bungalow thing that we're getting our massage in. And Caitlin's walking with her lady. And then they're like, anything that we should focus on? I'm like, yeah, charging that battery of the locker.
Getting that crowbar out.
Get in the bungalow. They go, all right, time for your massage. Get naked, and we'll come back. And we're going to ring this bell when we know that you guys are stripped and in the bed.
Okay.
So I'm like, that means somebody knows that we're naked. So somebody's got to be seeing us at some point. And I look, Caitlin's already like, I've never seen Caitlin disrobe faster.
Hey, when Enrica.
And
move a little more. You're fading away here.
Sorry. So we're laying down, and then they're whispering in your ear. Did they whisper in your ear when
I said that in the episode? It was one of the early episodes.
Yeah.
They didn't say anything until the very end, and she whispered, "Have a nice life." Huh?
She whispered in my ear. She goes, breathe in deep. And all of a sudden I breathe in deep and I smell citrus. And she's like, and I have my eyes closed. She's like, this is citrus to help relax. And I open my eyes and her hand is like right in front of my face.
And there's a fruit bat attached to the orange.
It's holding my wallet and passport. So we get the massage. It's killer, but it's a hot stone massage.
Oh, man. Why do you need to add these things?
I don't know, but you hear hot stone, but I was expecting warm pebbles because they put this on my back, and I'm like, oh my God, this is hot.
Yeah, what the hell?
They're like hot stone.
That's my favorite song, Hot Stone Buns.
That's what I had.
Yeah, I know. They put it right on your butt cheeks.
So you were naked when you got your massage.
I was wearing my underwear, and she kept folding it down. So like half my butt was exposed, and my underwear is covered in all the oil. It just soaked it up, like a old rag. It was squishy underwear all day.
They took my blanket and they fold it half over like hot dog wise, so my one butt cheek's out. And, they're doing my right side. And I'm like, well, she's not seeing my whole butt. It's only my right cheek. Then she puts it over and then opens the other. And I'm like, oh, so she's seeing my whole butt.
Yeah, I think that's like what they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
They want to get in those butt muscles somehow. I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
I mean that was next time, because of the horrible rest of my day, because I had oily underwear. I mean, disrobing is the way to go.
It's like having the coffee.
Yeah. Talk about a drip. But
then we came out of the massage. And everything was fixed.
You felt good?
Yeah, well, that and the locker was fixed and the payment options were fixed.
I want to double check that receipt. What's going on?
How much for citrus? But anyways, I'm taking too much time.
No,
that
it
was
was
one
good.
of the things. We got enough time for. Do you want to do more topics or?
I guess we got to. We got a bunch. We got one DM and Instagram. If you see that,
I'll do that.
And then we got 2 Twitter things that are quick.
All right. Peter Rodas.
Oh, wow.
Wrote, the impending season of university exams and the suffering my GPA will undergo. Wow.
Well, right back to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you answer it.
All right. So, Yeah, and this is the time of the year where I always love that I'm not in school.
Yeah.
I mean, this is great. So, I mean, I know that doesn't help, but let you know that there's life on the other side where every year for the rest of your life around this time, you're going to go, ha, 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 ha. I don't have to study and learn anything.
But until then.
It's got to suffer, man. You got to put the work in because the work is temporary and your GPA is forever. It will follow you for...
It follows you outside of work? I mean, outside of school?
Well, it depends on what you do, yeah, because you usually want to go to grad school, and then that GPA follows you, because at least in law school, you get ranked. And that's, like, important.
Well,
for jobs.
I would say just, I don't know at what state in your academic career you're in, but I would just study like crazy and don't worry about the GPA. Just focus on what you can control, which is how much you study and how much effort you put into it. And then it's over.
And just don't drink for...
Yes.
Stay off the booze and the whatever vices you have for a month.
Helena, who we'll see tonight.
Yes.
Wrote, Andrew's tweet just gave me anxiety. I'm going back to the office in January and dreading pretending that weather is an interesting topic of conversation.
Oh, man. I know a lot of people are going back in January.
Yeah. And, what
was the tweet?
Your tweet was, a big part of being an adult is acting surprised at whatever the weather is that day.
And I did that because every day I walk out, I'm like, oh, it's very warm for November. Or I walk out, oh, my God, it's very cold for November. And I can't help saying that out loud.
You're by yourself?
I'm just outside walking to the car. Wow, it's cold for November.
Well,
and then last month, same thing. Wow, it's hot for September. Shouldn't it be fall?
As far as the conversations, Helena, maybe just, I don't know, if you don't want to talk to them, just stay on weather, because if you switch topics, it could be like there's not a lot to work with, so then the conversation is over.
Yeah, you always have a quick line to them, and then you laugh, and then that's how I usually try to get out of those. I go quick line, laugh.
Yeah. Here's one. You could go. Speaking of weather, there's a storm at my desk. Gotta go brave it, and then that's your out.
Maybe, yeah.
You hated it.
That invites more convo. That's the only problem. Oh, you have problems at your desk? What's going on?
Oh, I guess. I would go like this. There's a storm at my desk, and back away, but point towards the desk, and then fade into the fog. Like in V for Vendetta.
This is what I would do. Sometimes this happens, office small talk. They're like, crazy weather. I'm like, yeah. Can you believe it's October? Say the month. Or this is what I also do.
Say the month.
Or this is what I also do. Man, it's cold, huh? Looking forward to May.
Oh, boy.
Looking forward to a different month.
You're way more traversed in office small talk than I am.
Or if you want to get deeper, you say, only 70 days till spring.
Oh, jeez.
And then you laugh and you never talk to them the rest of the day.
Yeah, you can go, you know what I want for Christmas? Summer.
That's pretty good.
Yeah?
That's a good one, yeah.
Wow.
See, doesn't invite more.
I see.
Close the door.
Close the door.
Continue with your life.
Or just close the actual door on them.
Or close the actual door if you have an office.
Well, on topic, Nicole tweeted at us, and it's Nico Stuff is her handle. The upcoming holidays.
Oh, and then I asked, give me something better than that.
Hosting both.
That she said, all right.
I
said you got to be more specific.
You said a nicer version of give me something better than that.
What did I say?
That's a good one. Anything more specific about them?
Oh, good.
Hosting both sides of the family for the first time in years.
Oh, wow. At least you did it before.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Well, on the bright side, there's no, things that are considered political or one side. There's nothing that people are taking sides on that make no sense. So it should be not stressful at all to have two different families around.
What's those? You ever hear that? Stay away from the 3 Ps: politics,
poop.
Wow. Oh, do you remember when? Oh my God, we didn't even talk about the beacon on here.
There's so much we haven't talked about.
I know, but luckily we're recording on Tuesday. Yeah. But remember, Brian was going before he went on stage. He was
yeah.
He's like, I don't know.
Does anybody have any jokes?
Yeah.
And you go, poop's funny.
Poop's pretty big, I heard.
And then he goes, oh, all right, I'll do some poopy jokes. And I go, how did he already make that funnier?
He made it funny. He made it funnier. Poopy is way funny.
And poop. Shout out to Brian for his first poop joke.
We'll live on forever on this podcast. Of course, he had great jokes, everybody.
Yeah, he
was joking.
Your poop joke was number 2.
It stunk. But the next week's because we have to record on Tuesday because we're going away for Thanksgiving, so we'll talk more about the beacon.
Yeah,
and
I have way more Costa Rica stuff, but and
you're only there for 4 days.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, I only gave you a half of one day just now. I just talked about my butt cheeks and a locker
and a coffee.
Yeah. The Bossy Mare, it's a very trivial one, but Christmas shopping for my parents. Myself and my husband can never agree on what to buy. There are only so many jumpers, gadgets, jewelry, weekends away, and beauty sets you can buy a person.
No, there's always stuff. Always trips. Always.
I think there's always stuff, but I think never underestimate writing your real feelings in a card.
Yeah.
Because that's always good on top of the gift.
Yeah. And just rotate it around. What is this?
Yeah. We got jewelry, gadgets, jumpers, weekends away, and beauty sets. I think beauty sets is like what I just did, the massages and stuff, maybe.
I have no idea. But there's always a new gadget. There's always a new place to go.
Yeah.
Go to Aruba, get the not all inclusive, and then go to the grocery store like I did.
Yeah, if you like boiling hot stones on your back,
go to Costa Rica.
and coffee that makes your nose run, go to Costa Rica.
If you want your sinuses to explode on a live podcast.
Yeah, I think there's hot stones in the coffee.
Maybe that's what they put on your butt, just hot beans. You're gonna be fine, Bossy Mary. Your parents are just if the gift is, it's a stereotype, but the thought counts.
It does.
1 year I went to Marshall's and I just grabbed a bunch of stuff, and I'll never do that again. That's very not thoughtful.
Yeah,
but it sounds like you put more thought into going to Marshall's and grabbing those gift tables. You ever go to those?
Yeah, the good thing is when you put no thought into it, you can go, this doesn't count.
Yeah. What do you mean?
The thought
doesn't count.
The thought always counts.
I was looking for numbers, something with numbers.
No.
Well, we got one more. It's in our in the DM and the podcast account.
Okay.
Or maybe that went right to me from an Alex Vasquez. There he is.
Oh, yes. I've had anxiety for a couple of weeks because my boss is ordering items for work we don't need, and it's just collecting dust. And we all know that we have inventory coming up because of her making these mistakes. Makes my shift graveyard look like we're not doing our job, and she's trying to wipe her hands with my shift because of her mistakes.
Okay, wow, complicated. So I guess
just say, can't wait for May.
Can you believe it's November?
Well, that sounds like it's not. I mean, it's not your fault.
Yeah, I just said a jerk boss. That's all it sounds like, Alex.
But
and I don't know what stuff you need. Maybe you can use it, take it home.
And I'm sure. I'm also sure that people know that she's the one that's ordering those items and they're not being used. So I think down the line people would know it's not your fault also.
And never be afraid to cast the blame on somebody who caused it. That's all I got to say.
It's the season of giving. Give
the blame.
Give them the.
This life is too short to get blamed for things.
Especially if you didn't do it.
Especially if you didn't do it. You're like, I'm not trying to order this crap.
Yeah. The season of giving yourself a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I think that's all the
That's
topics.
all of them. Well, best of luck to everybody.
Oh. Well, we got 5 minutes left, right? I had this other topic.
Oh, sure.
I think it's pretty funny. This one's from Reddit. Does anyone find themselves having anxiety about having to get up early in the morning? I'm 27. I've been trying to get to the root of my anxiety, and this morning while driving to work, it dawned on me that the source of my anxieties might have to do with my disdain of having to get up early for work. I have a problem where I can't stop thinking about work during weekends, when I'm home at night, on vacation. Work dominates my thinking, but in an unproductive way. I don't go over anything specific. I simply ruminate about the fact that I have to do it. A lot of it has to do with my disdain of not being able to have full control over my time and having to sacrifice so much of my life to a job. Wow. So that's a lot of it. That's a deep anxiety, and that's why I want to talk about it. I know your last... When you worked for the grocery store, you had this?
I hated it. It took up too much of my brain, and I hated when I was there. I hated when I had to go, and I hated being there. The people were great, but being tied to, clearly you probably don't like your job.
Yes.
And it sounds like you might want to work for yourself. You make your own hours. You can ruminate about something you actually like. Yeah, I get out of there.
I've been finding it too. The worst Sunday scaries I have are when I despise the job and I feel unappreciated at the job.
Yeah.
And you feel underpaid, overworked.
Yeah.
Those are the jobs that give you the Sunday scaries. And the jobs that make you depressed over the weekend because you know you're gonna have to do them on Monday.
Yeah,
it's like a steals a lot of your energy. Like this person said, very unproductive source of energy.
Yeah.
But my mom, Dr. Deb, gave this advice. I think
there's a throwback.
Oh man. Gave this advice on another episode, but you got to write down, if you have these Sunday scaries, you got to take a notebook out, write all these Sunday scaries down, and it gives your brain permission to let go.
Yeah.
Because they're like, all right, it's down somewhere.
Right. They don't have to keep reminding you. The brain doesn't have to keep reminding you.
The brain, because if you don't write it down, it's like, we're going to forget about all this horrible stuff. Let's keep reminding your brain of this so you can't sleep.
Right.
But if you write it all down, I feel like it just dumps it out. And I do that too. I mean, even now, if something's bothering me, I just write it down, and I'm able to sleep because it's released.
Yeah,
it's like in
a journal's always a good idea.
What's that movie? Isn't there a movie where some spirit is put in something? Is that Indiana Jones?
A spirit's in something?
Like a spirit, they have to capture it.
Ghostbusters?
I think that's what I'm thinking of.
Are you really?
Those traps?
Yeah.
Yeah, so picture Slimer being your...
But in Indiana Jones, there's like ghost things in the Ark of the Covenant or something.
But they don't. But where do they go? Did they go in the Nazis' face and melt it? Or
they just destroyed everything and went back in.
They went back in?
Yeah.
Just completely pointless?
Yeah.
It just didn't.
I don't think they did anything but kill Nazis. They were the heroes. They were on Indy's team.
Yeah, so writing down your feelings is like the Ghostbuster trap of your anxiety.
Right.
Slimer is the Sunday scaries, goes in the trap. When you write it down in your notebook, the trap closes.
Yeah. And the book will jiggle a little bit.
And then you put the book on the shelf, and that's that collection thing.
Yeah, you put it in the thing, and you close and you close the trap. Have you seen the new one?
No, have you?
No, we should go see the new one together.
Yeah, we should see an IMAX. I want.
I would do that.
Yeah, if it's playing, it should be playing. What else
Yeah.
is over there?
We should do it.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be pretty cool.
It'd be fun.
It'd be fun. I'm in. Maybe we talk to your neighbor.
Oh yeah, yeah. Who are you gonna call? All right. Well, we gotta wrap it up. Thank you everybody for listening. Thank you to all the new Patreons. And just thank you. A lot of nice messages and a lot of nice reviews. Thank you for all the reviews. If you haven't left a review, please do.
Yeah, special shout out to Christopher Robin Baker. We put your... Is that his name?
Yes.
We put your review on our Instagram.
And
Christopher Robin...
Yeah, you're doing great.
Baker is the last name?
Yes.
Or is it Baker Robin? Christopher Robin Baker, CRB. Christopher Robin Baker.
Yes.
Sorry, man.
If anything, you said it both ways, so I've got it here somewhere.
Okay. Ooh.
No, I didn't post that one, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
appreciate
posted all
you,
the
Christopher.
old
You're a good listener, and appreciate you, man.
Christopher Robin Baker, you got it.
Yeah, awesome. I was thinking about Winnie the Pooh, but Christopher Robin.
Yeah.
But then where's the Baker go?
Winnie the Poopy.
Oh, my God.
As Brian would say. All right. Well, thank you, everybody.
Well, that one was half-baked. Baker.
He wasn't a tryptophan of that. Check out the bonus.
Oh.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
See you, everybody. Thank you. Any announcements? No, we'll get into it.
In the intro.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
My heart starts beating really fast. I'm like sweating and trembling.
Me too.
Am I gonna die?
Yeah.